Unicorn Princess here, and this week I want to talk to you about something that's been up in the air recently. So essentially, one kind of kawaii vlogger did something a bit daft and later kind of acted in a way that was a bit entitled. And it started this whole thing, and there's a bunch of people who've done like response videos and everything, and there's been a couple of questions about the Lolita community as like a whole. So just taking a little bit of that and just something I wanted to talk about anyway, I want to talk about the truth behind the Lolita community. There seems to be these two running thoughts that people have about the Lolita community as a whole, and they're both sort of in direct confrontation with one another. One is that Lolitas are all lovely and everyone's sweet and good-natured, and if you come into the community, you're coming into like a family and everything will just be roses and dandelions. The second general thought is that the Lolita community is full of rancid that we're all horrible, nasty people that are out to get each other, that is all constant backstabbing and lying and just basically a huge shit show. I would like to take this time to talk about the fact that neither of those are true. If you're going to be joining the Lolita community and you expect either one of these ideas to be true, you're gonna get a shock. The thing that people seem to constantly forget is that the Lolita community is like an umbrella term for the fashion and things that we do as a group, but it also contains the individual, and people seem to forget that the actions of one person do not reflect on the entire community as a whole. It's the same with any other subculture or any other culture really. The actions of one individual or even a handful of individuals do not define the entire culture. So if one Lolita or one member of the kawaii world does something entitled or stupid or whatever, that does not then mean that every member of the community is one of them. Likewise, to say that the community as a whole is full of sweet, lovely people is just like a gross generalization, because the community contains individuals. So everything we do is up to the singular person. So if you're wanting to be a Lolita and you want to come and join the groups and everything, you can't expect that everybody's going to love you and everything's going to be amazing, because it's just like any other group of people anywhere. I'm not saying that the opposite is true. I'm not saying that if you join, everyone's gonna hate you and it's gonna be awful. Not at all. It's just like any normal group of people. So you might join the Lolita community and become immediate friends with a whole bunch of people, and then some other people might not talk to you. But that's not a big deal. That's not a reflection on Lolitas. That's just a reflection on people. People, the collective. I said I wasn't going to make this video about the stuff that happened recently, and I'm not, but I do want to touch on some people and things that they said. This girl, Kelly Eden, bought a dress from Angelic Pretty. She misread the label and thought that it was a lot less expensive than it was. When finding out that it was actually way more expensive than she'd anticipated and couldn't afford it, she tried to return it, and it was a bit of a mess, but then it was resolved in the end. The main points of that story were the fact that she didn't read the information, and you know, there were a lot of red flags available there. People make mistakes, it happens, but I would be inclined to say that if you've made a mistake, you should be humble if people are forgiving. And from what I saw in the video, she was not. She kind of went into the store to return things, which is not done in Japan. You don't really return stuff in Japan, especially not something that costs like $1,500, or it was $1,500 or something like that. You know, it's not, it's rude, it's really rude. So if you go to return something anywhere, but in Japan in particular, you should be so apologetic and so humble about the whole thing, and if they do let you return it, you should be like thank you, you saved my life, oh my god. But her attitude was kind of like, you should do this for me because I'm a customer and you're a clerk. Which, as somebody who works in retail, is a common behaviour, it's a common way to think, and it's not cool. People who work in sales or customer service really do get treated so badly everywhere, all over the place, and as a salesperson, I would appreciate it if people could treat us a little bit more like human beings. Scarfing Scarves did a response video, and now I'm subscribed to Scarfing Scarves. I actually love her. The videos that I've seen that she does absolutely crack me up. And yeah, she's really mean sometimes, but the thing's entirely satire, you know? And it's always about things that are already in media. And if you're already in media, if you're in the social world, you have to have a tougher backbone. You know, you have to be prepared to be made fun of, to be not liked, even to be heckled. I mean, within a reasonable margin, that is something that you have to be prepared for if you're going to have a public face. It's part of the business. So Scarfing Scarves did a video about this Kelly Eden thing, and she went in on her. She basically said, you idiot, what are you thinking? You should have read the label, you should have done something. Forgiving all of that, you should have been so much more humble about the whole situation, and you weren't. And I have to say, like, it was harsh, the video was super harsh, but she makes good points, and I have to agree with her. Lovely Laura does a response to Scarfing Scarves video and the general Kelly Eden situation, and I also think that Laura's right. Laura is very gentle and very soft, and she agreed with some of Scarfing Scarves things, but said, you know, it was pretty mean. And it is, it's totally pretty mean, also totally spot on. The point is, this kind of thing is like standard world drama. This kind of stuff happens everywhere. This is not exclusive to the Lolita community. People behaving entitled, people making mistakes, and then people disagreeing over what was the right and wrong thing to do are all very normal things to happen in society. So none of these things are big red flags saying, oh my god, Lolitas are crazy, or oh my god, all Lolitas are wonderful. It's just simply that the Lolita community is a community of individuals, and everybody is up on their own merit. So if you see one Lolita doing something in social media and you think, man, that's awful, it doesn't make logical sense for your next thought to be, oh my god, all Lolitas must be awful. The best advice I could give to someone wanting to join the Lolita community, or people in general, life lesson time, is don't ever judge a group on the actions of one, or even the actions of a handful. And this goes for everything, for religion, for race. Just because a handful of people do something crazy doesn't mean that everybody that's like them is a nutcase. Try to reserve your judgment before you know people. So I guess my 3 main points in this video are: try to be a decent person, treat people the way that you want to be treated, and not jump on the hate train and not be super judgy. Have a sense of humor and a bit of a spine, because wherever you go, especially if you're going to be in social media, you need to be a little bit braver. People are going to say horrible things. It happens. People hate on stuff. It's just part of the world. If you want to be out there and you want to be seen, you've got to develop a bit of a backbone, even if you're not going to be in social media. People have to learn to have a bit of balls, you know? Just develop some tougher skin. It's good for you. It's really, I promise you, it's good for you to develop a tougher skin. Learn to laugh some things off, because there will be things that happen in life that suck and they're gonna hurt you, and you just have to try to grow a bit of a tougher skin. And my 3rd main point is, do not judge a collective by the actions of a few individuals. You can't look at one person and just project. It doesn't work like that. So the Lolita community is a community like any other community anywhere else in the world. You can only expect what you might expect of regular people. There might be nice people, there might be not nice people. There might be stuff you want to do, there might be stuff you don't want to do. There will be things about the fashion that you love and things about it that you hate. It's just a whole big mixing pot with a little bit of everything in it. Alright guys, I hope that wasn't total waffle. I hope my points made some sense. I'm still working on my flat. I'm hoping, like I said, by like November-ish, I know it's November now, but you know, later in November, it will be ready to show you, and I'm very excited to show you. And also 2 new plans for videos. I'm hoping to film in December and do kind of Christmas vlogs. I put some stuff up on Instagram to ask you guys what you think that I should do, but just message me, let me know. But I want to do Christmas vlogs. That will be exciting. Before the Christmas vlogs, you know, I can't remember if I officially announced it, I'm pretty sure I did, but I'm going to Disneyland in Paris, and I've never been before, and I will be vlogging it, and I'm going in 24 days. Yes, I am counting it down by the days, and I will be there for my birthday! I will be vlogging in Disney Paris for a few days, so I hope you guys will look forward to my Disney Paris vlogs. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I upload videos near enough every weekend. Please like, share, subscribe, and do comment. I love the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Love!